Morning, not long woke up and I'm going to head into town straight away because I got absolutely no food in the tent whatsoever. Wow, in my big rush to get out and go to the shop, I completely forgot about my wheelie suitcase. Yeah, which is a huge blow. I've already been to the shop, but obviously I couldn't buy that much. I could have, but it would have been a real struggle getting it up this hill. So I've just settled for a little bit of food for now. I've still got a decent bit. It'll get me through the next couple of days. Oh my goodness. I'm sweating like a pig. Gonna have a little bit of a sit down because yeah, that hill, well, hello there. Yeah, that hill is just a killer. Whew. Oh, bloody hell. Oh. Oh, well, that little lie down actually turned into an hour nap. So yeah, I just woke up even more hungry now. I think it's time to cook a little bit of a feast. You want this? You want a jambone? Yeah? Take it then. Good girl. Oh, look at that then. That is a breakfast and a half. Yeah, I haven't really done much apart from, heading into town and cooking a bit of food. Just been reading a little bit, talking to a few people on my phone. Yeah, a couple of naps too. Yeah, it's been nice and relaxing. Yeah, probably not going to bother doing anything for the rest of the day either, really. I mean, it's about 7:30 as it is now, so I think I'm just going to commit to the lazy day at this point. And yeah, start afresh tomorrow, really. You looking at the sunset, Ayana? Are you? Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it? Ooh. Well, woken up by the sheep at 5 o'clock again. They are unbelievably loud. Hoping they'll just move on soon and I can get a few more hours of sleep. That would be very nice. Well, I managed to get a few more hours sleep after getting woken up by those sheep again. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go into town, I think, do a bit more shopping. Yeah, it seems like a regular thing right now, but it's just because I've only gone to the small shops, and I can't really carry that much up the hill. But this time I'm gonna try and get as much as I can from one of the bigger supermarkets. Take my wheelie bag, and yeah, it's gonna be a big struggle, but I'm gonna try and get as much as I can up the hill this time. So yeah. Well, that's all the shopping done, as you can see. And yeah, I ended up spending quite a lot in the shop and got a decent amount. Lots of water, lots of tin stuff. Might need to pop down to the shops to get some fresh stuff like vegetables and whatnot. But yeah, I'm hoping this will last for about 2 weeks. And after that, I'm really considering moving on to a different place. But yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes. Yeah, it's just been one of those days where I'm absolutely knackered. Yeah, I just feel like I don't even have the energy to cook. So I don't think I will cook anything tonight. Gonna store all this food away safely in the tent. Look at that. It's quite literally a mountain of food inside the tent. Yeah, pretty happy with that. This is literally the only bit of meat that I've got. So I'm going to use that literally tomorrow. It'll be fine just for tonight. It'll be absolutely fine. And the rest of the stuff tends to last quite a long time, like sweet potatoes, baked potatoes, onions, you know, that sort of stuff might be whole foods, but it doesn't necessarily need refrigerating. And yeah, this location I picked under the trees, the sun doesn't hit this part of the woodland at all. So yeah, it definitely doesn't get too hot here. It definitely doesn't get hot inside the tent. And besides, most of this stuff is packaged and tinned. Like I said, I might need to go down to the shop to get some more fresh stuff every now and then, but yeah, this is a really, really good amount of food. Really good amount of food. There is a helicopter outside. It's literally circled my tent about 3 times now. Here it comes again. Well, it's back again for the 4th time. They are literally landing. What? Oh, what is going on? I'm very confused. They must be doing some training or something, right? Because this is not normal. This is not normal helicopter behaviour, I'll tell you now. Oh, and they're up again. This must be training, right? This has to be some sort of training. Surely they're not looking for someone. Well, so much for being out in nature where it's peaceful. Or is it going to circle back for a 5th time? Who knows? Oh. Well, good morning. Having a little bit of breakfast, a little bit of hummus, a little bit of bread. Perfect. Yeah, going to head down to the beach today. I didn't even realise this until I got here, but this area, this coastline is actually called the Jurassic Coast. So it's a really good place for fossil hunting. So yeah, I think I'd be a bit of a fool if I didn't go out and do a little bit of it really while I'm here. Well, look at that. Probably the first of many being down in this area. But luckily, I've got my tick removing tool. There we go, it was nice and easy. Check for any others. Well, I've done a few stretches, brushed my teeth, and I'm almost ready to go. I'm just going to do one more thing. Removing that tick sort of reminded me that I should definitely give her some flea medication. Oh, look at this. What a beautiful beach. Got these enormous cliffs just up here. And yeah, you can even see all the bits of rocks are coming off and falling down. Just sort of exploding on the ground. Yeah, let's hope we're not in the wrong place at the wrong time today. Look at that for a bit of fresh water then. Just dripping off of the cliff faces, literally coming out of these cliffs through little cracks. Oh, here's a big one. Look at that. You could drink that straight away. It's been through the most natural filter imaginable. Yeah, these cliff faces are something else, really. Just being down here, right up close to them, you just feel tiny. It's actually quite intimidating as well. Just imagine all of this starts coming down in a massive landslide. I would quite literally be buried alive. Like, it's literally happened just over there in the distance, you can see. A massive landslide's happened. And look, even a little miniature one here. Look at all this trickling water. This whole cliff face is just soaking wet from the water trickling down. I imagine that's only amplifying these sort of landslides, making them happen even more. Yeah, cool. Look at this enormous rock. Imagine that comes tumbling down and hits you. You don't stand a bloody chance. You really don't. That is quite terrifying. The height up there, and how these bits on top are sticking out more than the bits on the bottom, as if they're just ready to go. Yeah. Woo! As long as it's not today, that'll be fine with me. Right, even more of these mini landslides. And actually, a couple of videos ago, that's where I was filming at the top of there. That's where the path just dropped off, right up there. Yeah, wow, pretty cool.
And to be honest, I feel a lot safer under this bit that's already collapsed, as opposed to all of this bit that's kind of looks like it's ready to go at any moment. It is such a shame I don't have a hammer to crack some of them open, but definitely going to try and do a little bit of fossil searching, fossil hunting. Oh, is that something there? Possibly. But I have no idea what it is. So I might not have brought a hammer, but this stuff, you don't even need anything really. I think it's mudstone. It comes off so easily. Literally pick huge chunks up with your hand. So yeah, I'm assuming this is mudstone. But yeah, I think you can find pretty decent fossils in this stuff too. But there's quite a lot to go through. I'm quite an amateur when it comes to fossil hunting. I've only done a little bit. And I'm not sure if I've got to be a bit more careful than this really. Alright, this might be too much information for most of you, but I've just seen some seaweed over there and I'm dying for a poo. So, you know, I think you can add those two things up and know exactly what's going to happen. When nature calls, nature calls. Well, that was one of the most terrifying poos of my life. I started sinking into some mud over there. And you're right next to the cliff faces. Literally danger from below, danger from above. Yeah, not ideal. Well, I probably spent about 40 minutes to an hour now looking for fossils. Haven't found anything too interesting yet. I think I'm a pretty bad fossil hunter, to be honest with you. But yeah, I just wanted to take this time quickly just to talk about something. So I've had a lot of people in the comments, well not a lot, but quite a few, talking about, you know, I should meet up with subscribers and people who are offering to come and meet me and stuff like that. And to be completely honest with you guys, it's not something I'm overly keen on. You know, part of the reason I live the way I do is to stay away from people, just to sort of be on my own and just be with the dog. It's where I'm happiest, it's where I'm most comfortable. So yeah, if you are one of those people who have offered to come and meet up with me and you've not heard of a response or a reply, please don't take it personally. It's you know, it's nothing to do with you. It's completely me. Like I said, I just feel a lot more comfortable being on my own, and it's a lot easier to talk to a camera than it is to talk to another person, for me anyway. So yeah, I just hope you understand that. You know, it's not really something I'm ever going to be interested in, unfortunately. But, you know, despite that, I do appreciate every single one of my followers. You know, I really do appreciate you all. You've allowed me to have a whole different sense of freedom out here. You know, having the support I do from you guys, it's opened up a lot of doors for me. Really, it has. So I'm forever grateful for that, really. But in terms of meeting you guys in real life, that's a whole other ball game. Which, yeah, not feeling too confident on that part yet. But you know, maybe a couple years down the line that might change. We'll just have to wait and see, really. Wow, look at the formations in that big rock then. I just used my rock identification app, and apparently it's calcite. It looks pretty cool though. Really cool. Well, many hours later, and this is all I've been able to find, and I have no idea what it is, but surely that's got to be something, right? That has got to be something. But yeah, no idea what it is, but pretty cool. And there's something in here too. Couldn't tell you what it is, but there's some sort of shell sticking out of there, and maybe another one there. So yeah, there's definitely something in there. Well, I'll tell you what guys, fossil hunting is hard work. I'm here sweating like crazy, just bashing rocks together, trying to find fossils and stuff. And yeah, I've not found anything too crazy, but I am happy with what I have found. You know, found some little cool specimens. And to be honest, the main thing is just look at this view, you know. I can't think of a better place to do a bit of fossil hunting, really. It's just absolutely stunning. So from what I've read on a little information board down in Sidmouth, it said that this whole part of the coastline, well, it wasn't a coastline at all back then, back about, you know, 200 to 300 million years ago. The sea wasn't this close, and this would all just be land where the dinosaurs would be roaming around. And I think this is why the cliffs here are such a good place to find fossils, because I mean, if you look over there, you can see how it's all layered. You can just see the layers all the way up, which is really cool. But yeah, there's just something so cool about thinking about that kind of stuff. All the creatures that have roamed this planet long before us. Long before us. You know, we are just a speck on the timeline. We really are. And chances are, you know, we're going to go extinct at some point in the future, and then there'll be an entirely different kind of animal that will take dominance in the food chain and the natural world. Yeah, it's just cool to think about. Sorry, a little bit of a nerd moment for me. Well, back home now, and oh god, yeah. It doesn't matter how many times I go up that hill with how much stuff. Oh, it does not get any easier. Whew. Gonna have a little lie down, about 10-15 minutes, and then I'm gonna think about getting a bit of food on the fire. Always overdo it on the veg, don't I? Every single time. Oh yeah. That is definitely ready. Gonna cook a little bit of pasta now quickly. Well, the pasta's looking pretty good to me. And I've also grated a bit of cheese. Well, I say grated, it's more like thinly sliced. So yeah, I'm going to drain the pasta, put some bolognese in, and add the cheese. Oh, look at that. If that's not a beautiful bolognese, then I don't know what is. What? What do you want? You can't have any. It's got onions in. Wow, I polished all of that off quite easily, and yeah, that was delicious. I mean, it always is when it's when I'm cooking my bolognese, even if I do say so myself. But yeah, I think this is where I'm going to end this one, guys. So until the next video, it's goodbye from me.